Might take a little time. Big tickle. Pockets fat. Right here, all this time, out here hustling, staying on my grind, trying to get mine happen. Might take a little time. Oh Lord, yeah, yeah. Say, man, welcome back to the Trill cast, man. I had to dig deep to find that record. That was one of the records that I used to record at Hiroshima. I'm talking about DJ DMD studio by way of Jay Will. You know what I'm talking about? R.I.P. to my homie Jay Will. But we back Trill casting and lasting, man. And tonight, we're talking about the breaking news that I caught after I got off the live. I got off the live with y'all, and I was setting up a couple of things because I had an interview today by way of London. You did? I had an interview today by way of London. Shout out to About That Online. You know what I'm saying? Me and the homie conducted a boss player interview, you know what I'm saying, just a minute ago. And I had a couple other things lined up. So I ain't really get to the sack until about 12:30, you know what I mean, after midnight. Before I was, you know what I'm saying, about to lay it down, I picks up my phone and boom, I see all of a sudden Lil homie Tekashi 6ix9ine and is in the 6'9" position. You see what I'm saying? Tekashi 6'9" is in the 6'9" position, man. And I'm like, man, what the hell then took place and happened? So I looked a little deeper and I seen that the homie was getting beat on. He was getting beat on. Domestic abuse. You know what I mean? Look like when a nigga beating up on his old lady. You know what I mean? She get in a fetal position. She get on her back and throw her legs up. Like, you want some Kagoga? You know what I mean? But yeah, man, that's what was going on. So here it is today. We did a little short video on it. It wound up busting through the algorithm something fierce like Bane McDaniel, man. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, fool with me because you cool with me, man. If you want to get online, let me know. Shit, we gonna talk about it, man. We gonna be messy, fucking. We can't avoid it. You got to dance with the devil. You want to get some views, you got to dance with the devil. And this is my way of dancing with the devil. But I got my shoes tied and I got my fist balled up and I'm ready to knock a motherfucker out. Oh yeah, cut. But yeah, man. So he was down around the urinal. But this thing that tripped me out. This is my point of view. I'll get one of y'all's later. This is my point of view. I'll get one of y'all later. Put my lokes on. Because I'm finna talk gangster style. Yeah. So there's a thing called being aware of your surroundings. Now, even the average Joe from the hood who probably don't have a liquor enemy that he know about is still aware of his surroundings. So you would think a rat, like he looked like a little rat, with braids. You would think a rat like the young man would be aware of his surroundings at all times because of the perpetuation that he been having going on all throughout the universe. He didn't put so much negative shit out there in the universe. I don't see why he ain't walking around with a goddamn monitor on. I'm talking about like 50-inch screens. He should be enclosed in and some shit. Like, boy, you done disinfected the whole motherfucking world. And you walking around prissy, carefree, bouncing your plaits in your drawers and in your socks. Like you ain't got a care in the world. You walking around carefree like you ain't got a care in the world. Now, peeping game is something that we know to do just coming up in the hood. There's a thing when animals are born into a certain environments, their natural instincts kick in. For instance, I was watching the National Geographical Channel, and I seen that these certain little lizards was born in a lion's den of snakes. But these gizzards, they had to make it to the water to survive. But what happened was the mama would come ashore. They were some kind of water lizards. I don't know. They were some kind of water lizards. Alligators, I don't know. Who cares? Gizzards. But whatever they was, their mama would sneak on shore and she cock her legs open and she dig a hole in the ground and she take a shit. No, she lay eggs in the ground. She lay eggs in the ground. And she sneaked during the nighttime back to the water. And she go back to the water. Now, it'll take a few months and those eggs gonna become hatchling. Hold on, is there Riley B off in the building? What Riley B, you got to sit back and just listen, man. Don't come in here talking about what you're talking about. You from the street, nigga. Open up your ears and listen. I'm talking about some similes. I don't know, man. I ain't educated. But yeah, so she would lay the little hatchlings, she go back to the water, and after a few months, the eggs begin to hatch, and the little babies, they wake up out the eggs and they realize they alive. And they got big old smiles on their faces. Hold on, Riley B, if you got time, come on in here. If you got time, come on in here. We're going to get your take on it. I got my first key from my baby mama brother here. So look, the little hatchlings pop up out the eggshell and they happy to be alive. But then when they realize that they alive and they go to searching around because maybe they hungry a little bit, they stumble upon a whole motherfucking den of snakes. Now their whole consciousness of being alive has turned into survival. Now, some of them are going to get ate up. They're not going to make it. But it's something in their DNA that programs them, that let them know that they need to get to that water. But they got to run through the den of snakes. Only the strong will survive. But even them little hatchlings who were just hatched out of them eggs minutes prior have some kind of DNA molecular structure, that ain't even the word. Skeletal molecular nuclear structure, that ain't no word. But yeah, they have some kind of awareness to know, shit, it's hot up in here. Them goddamn snakes is biting at a nigga nuts. And they run like a motherfucker. They run sideways and they run all up the wall. They cut flips and man, they make it to that water and they home free and they live for a few years and another big old animal come and eat the fuck up out of them. You see what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is there's an awareness between animals of us being the most intelligent animal. Ooh, there goes some motherfucking soup. Now I'm an intelligent animal and I'm aware that Taylor Ray ain't been around this motherfucker in a long time, but will she forgive? Because I like that $4.99. I likes it and I love it and I want some more of it. Yeah. So even those little hatchlings, they know it that they must survive. Soon as they come out of the eggshell and they arrive at consciousness, they understand that there's danger in the horizon. So my question is, why didn't 6ix9ine, Snitch9ine, whoever you want to call them, did not have any kind of awareness and alert to know that, hey man, I done ruffled a whole bunch of feathers all over the universe. I can't just walk around prissy with my braids jumping, you know what I mean, in my socks and in my drawers. It's a possibility some shit can pop off. Now, it's another video that leaked that TMZ dropped that shows the attackers. One of them called the other one gangster style on camera. Now, when he called that one, he came in big as day. He on a mission. He looking like the Terminator or you Sarah Connor looking ass nigga. And they looking for the homie. And I guess they found him in the urine. And when they found him in the urinal, it looked like they went on and put something on his ass. They didn't do him dirtball. They didn't do him dirtball bad because that was some big old dudes. They could have, he could have, nigga, put it like this. Nigga, me and one of my niggas from PA jump you. You ain't gonna get up talking about y'all jump me. He should have changed his hair. Taylor Ray, come on, man. He should have changed his hair. Let me see. He thinks folks then forgot the bullshit he be on. Come on, Riley B. Niggas can't forget that shit. That nigga told the whole world, I read it. Ha ha. Fuck y'all, suck my dick. And he say, suck my kick. You know what I mean? But think about it, Riley B. Can you imagine me and you jumping on a nigga? Just think about it, Riley B. When we was in our prime, can you imagine me and you jumping on a nigga? Do you think after me and you jump on a nigga that he gonna be able to get up and walk around talking about, y'all jump me? Boy, you crazy. Nigga, you gonna wake up, like my nigga say, in the ER. You gonna think you got hit by a goddamn ambulance. You know what I mean? You gonna think you got hit by a goddamn ambulance car. But yeah, so I'm in here today to see what y'all point of view on the situation is. I ain't gonna do all the talking today. I want y'all to come on in here and tell me what you think about it. And I'm gonna put the link in the chat. And you come let me know what you think about it. But in the meanwhile, while y'all building up y'all nuts to come in here and fuck with me and fool with me because you're cool with me, there go the link. I'm gonna tell y'all about a story. That's the link if you want to come in here and talk your shit and tell me your point of view on the situation. But I remember I had a little Mexican partner. It was a couple of them. They claimed what they claimed. You know what I mean? It wasn't no big deal. We was all cool. And they used to say one of them was tough. They say he had a little boxing skills. And I respected him. Now, he was built kind of funny. He had a flat chest and he had a thick back. He had a old thick ass back. Yeah, he do a whole lot of push-ups, but ain't nothing developed with his motherfucking back. You know what I mean? And so one day we pitching, woo, talking shit, chopping it up, and we get into it. And I have enough respect to tell him, go on, bump it on down. Let's not collide. You know what I'm saying? But he like, shit, I ain't scared of USA. And I'm like, you ain't gotta be scared of me, SA, but I got some heat for your ass, boy. And you know, he looked like a flat chest nigga with a big back. Now I'm standing 6'3", erect, and I ain't got no fat on me at the time. I got a 6-pack. I'm lean in the motherfucker. I jump higher than a summer bitch. So I'm actually damn near, I ain't begging him not to do this here. I'm just trying to convince him this ain't what you want, Migo. But he in front of his essays, I'm in front of my niggas, and he letting me know, shit, nigga, bring what you got. Show me what you're working with. So it don't de-escalate. It actually escalate. We bumping like a motherfucker. Then he took his goddamn shirt off with that flat back, and he had on a wife beater, and that goddamn chest was flat than a hoe. Nigga stomach was flat, and that nigga back looked like it had a hump in it. And he put his dukes up, and he like, come on, fool. You can't scared of you, nigga. You know what I mean? I said, what? Man, I jumped in the square with the fool. I size him up. He ain't got nothing going. He ain't got no stance. He fucked up. So I jump on in there and give him a 2-piece. Dog. And I jump back out of there and see how it affected him. Oh, he was fucked up. He was woozing in the bitch. He was drunk in the bitch. He was like he drank some Dos Equis. But he still was coming to my, come on, fool. Come on, fool. So I say, I'm going to go on in there and give him a whole 8-piece. And man, I jumped off in there like motherfucking Peter Pan on my toes. And I fired his motherfucking ass. And I dropped up out that motherfucker and looked at him. And man, that nigga was moving like a ping pong ball. I say, okay, let me get him a little closer. And maybe he gonna go on chill. I jump back in there like Peter Pan again, standing to the left. Then I twist with a motherfucking right cross to his goddamn jaw. Pow! And dropped him on his ass. You know what he did? He got up and he dusted himself off. And he said, come on, and say. I say, shit. I didn't gave this nigga here some of my best motherfucking combos. What the fuck going on? I said, okay, I got a number 3 for his motherfucking ass. So I jumped around. I looked at him. I told his homeboys to get him out of there before I make a bulldog out of his motherfucking ass. But he steady wanted to stand there talking about, come on, nigga, I ain't scared of you. So I jumps back in there again and 2-piece him from the right, 2-piece him from the left. Catch him again on the chin. Pop. He dropped. He rolled. He get back up. To cut the story short, I dropped this boy about 4 times. And every time, he got right back up. And he kept saying, come on, fool. That ain't shit. I beat this boy until I was tired. I can't remember if he ever got a lick. He maybe got 2-3 licks that I just gave him for the fuck of it. But at the end of the day, he kept talking about, come on, come on. I had to quit. And I was scared of him after that because I thought about it. Think if he were playing the rope-a-dope on me. Think if he would let me get all mines off, saving his energy, then when I got wore out, he done drug me deep off in the waters, and now he finna turn up his skill. I was afraid, but what I realized, he didn't have no skills. He just had a big motherfucking heart. And he didn't bar none of that shit. He got beat up something bad like, but he took that shit on the chin and was willing to tell me, come on, let's keep going. Even though he was the one wept up and bruised up and fucked up, I walked away from that fight and I felt like I lost. Because if he actually had some skills with that wind that he had, I was just about out of gas. He could have kicked my motherfucking ass. Come on, man. Yeah, we got Zay Sanchez in the building, man. We're going to let Zay go and come in and talk his shit, tell us what he think about the situation, man. What it is, Zay say, man, it's all on you, man. Let's go. What it is?
You can hear me? You can hear me?
We can hear you loud and clear, man.
All right. Now I was just seeing, I mean, well, you know, I don't rock with him, but I'm like, man, how's he jumping out in public with no bodyguard, no nothing? And I'm like, man, and then the places that he goes to, what was it, LA Fitness or 24-hour Fitness? I'm like, come on, man, you gotta be aware of your situation, especially with all the hate he been getting. Why is he jumping out like that?
Yeah, I would like to think that he's a blonde-haired, blue-eyed Mexican when he
Yeah,
really a Puerto Rican. Because ain't no way in hell I done globally told everybody SMK suck my kick. I done
yeah.
snitched on a whole gang of niggas and I'm putting videos out saying I'm a rat, that I'm gonna walk around like I'm untouchable. I'm gonna have high-paid security and you might want to kick my ass and I'm gonna be heckling, jeckling, and poking fun at your motherfucking ass all day long while my higher security ready to put a stomping or a stopping on your ass. So why he was slipping out there like that, I have no clue.
Yeah, and then really, I put it in the comments. I wouldn't know. It's not like they stomped it. You know what I mean? They stomped him and mopped him all over the floor, man. And they would hit him one or two times, and then he's just laying on the ground like, man, get up. You know what I mean? You had a chance to get up. You gotta, get up and get up out of there or something, or try to fight back. So
Well,
I don't
I
know.
feel like this right here. There should have been some preventive measures, as I was just talking about the little hatchlings being born and being aware of their surroundings and seeing, damn, there's some snakes. Well,
Yeah,
I don't know, was he distracted by something, but he should have known that these individuals were stalking him. You can
yeah,
feel it, man. When you come, you come from the hood.
yeah. No, hell
A
yeah,
nigga got to
yeah.
be a nigga got to be a hell of an actor to stalk me and me not notice him. He got to really damn near be invisible. He got to really pull some shit because my spider sense is gonna go to tingling. And I'm gonna
They
go to
gonna go.
twisting on
Yeah,
that motherfucking pistol. You know what I mean? Take the safe.
yeah,
Ready to
yeah.
pop something. But you know what I mean? While he in that restroom, I don't know what is he thinking. Is he listening to music? I don't know, whatever he's thinking, but he should have been aware of his surroundings. And ain't no fucking way three big niggas supposed to approach you in the restroom about nothing. Nigga, don't
When
talk to me.
yeah, exactly.
Don't even
Yeah,
talk to me while I'm in the restroom, man. Don't
yeah.
talk to me while I'm in the restroom, man. Hold on, man. I think I got my player partner finally coming through here, man. Let's see what the hell going on, man.
What's that?
Hold on. Let me bring you in on the other side. Stay right there. Stay right there. Yeah, now we got it. We got it now.
What's that?
What's
All
up with it,
right.
man?
Ain't nothing, man. Shit out here messing with my little girl. Little
Finally,
dog, I'm
nigga,
in the
come
car.
through with me, man.
Yeah.
salute,
I
Hey
want to
man,
know
that's
what the
Riley
fuck the
B, y'all.
hey, what's going on?
salute, Riley B, man. It's my first time
Hey,
meeting.
salute.
Yeah, for real, it's my first time meeting you, but it's good to, good to be in this chat room with Heezy and all of y'all.
So Riley B, we talking about the situation with 6ix9ine, man. What's your point of view on it?
I think it's funny, but I want to know what the fuck the feds gonna do. This nigga, he
Uh-oh.
talking about he calling the feds come protect him. What the fuck they gonna do? What they gonna do?
So
Right?
he he's a federal informant, right?
Is he a federal informant?
I
They
think
got
so.
him labeled as that. Okay, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, because I think when he got out, they offered him witness protection program, but he didn't take it for some reason.
Damn.
Mm, that's deep.
Yeah.
That's deep. But he's still an idiot for going, out in public thinking everything is all good. Thinking ain't nobody gonna
Hell, hell no. That was in L.A. It was in L.A., right?
Nah, I think it was in Miami.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Hot dogs.
Now, the most fucked up thing is the individuals are caught on tape by the surveillance of the LA Fitness.
Yeah.
I love to see that tape.
Uh,
The
Said
whole,
he was up in there crying. Boy, I know they was on his ass too.
cause
TMZ, go ahead.
there's another part of the video because they said that he was in the jacuzzi or something, but he had them. It looked weird because on some of the pictures it shows them in them little skimpy shorts and then a jacket on,
I knew it.
and I'm like,
I knew it. Them niggas was trying to fuck him. I knew it. Cut that nigga in them pussy cutter shorts.
That's the second time I
yeah.
heard that today. They was probably trying to get that little booty.
Hey, but then that one nigga go holler. Shit, yeah, nigga, I'm famous now. Nigga, you gonna go back to jail.
Gonna hang it up.
Yeah, that's it.
You better,
Damn, man,
you
but
better ball out until you get caught, nigga.
yeah, go it's true, and jump on one of them ships and go to them islands or something.
So what about the fact that he didn't snitch on them? They not directly tied to what's going on. Do you feel like it's clout chasing, or what I'm saying, they serving justice for that culture?
I would go. They serving justice, man. I mean, I don't think it's clout. I don't think it'll be clout chasing.
I don't think it's clout chasing. Yeah. That little nigga scared, man.
Right? I'm like, man, because I got jumped. I got jumped. I was probably about 17, 18, somewhere in there, man. And the way it was me and my partner, it was two of us, and man, it was like 10. They were in a circle around us, and we were in the parking lot. And so we like, man, I like, you know what I mean? And so I know I hit one or two, but after that, man, shoot, we were in between cars and it was just, and it wasn't a no win situation, man. Security was the one that actually, and noticed what was going on and they stopped it. But it went on for a good, man, 3, 4 minutes.
So in
And I
other
mean,
words,
we
y'all
didn't
was
get,
getting hurled out.
yeah, I didn't get knocked out. I didn't get, no broken bones, no nothing. But you know what I mean? Them dudes that were jumping us, it was about the same age, you know what I mean? 17, 18. Cause we got kicked out of a football game. And so
Yeah.
when they kicked us out, well, they kicked me and my homeboy out, but they didn't kick out my other partners. And so it was just two of us, man. And we're like, damn. But
Hey,
it wasn't,
Riley, you ever got jumped?
Man, I done been jumped several times.
Come on, man. I ain't know that.
Yeah. You know, been jumped several times. I used to run the streets with Pooh Bear, so we used to start all kind of shit on the streets, man. West side, east side, north side, didn't matter. We used to start all kind of shit. And
mm,
sometimes when I'm rolling by myself and Jay, you remember Jay, Jonathan Johnson, and Darrell
Yeah.
Johnson? I used to run with them boys, and sometimes, man, you know, when you by yourself, fools test you. I mean, it's all about how you handle yourself, though, right?
Right.
And obviously, 6ix9ine did not know how to handle himself at all. But yeah, it's all about how you handle yourself in the situation, man. You either gonna deal with it, you gonna man up, or you gonna fucking run.
Yeah. Now,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna bullshit you. If I would have peeped that shit before it took place, I would have ran and went
He
even the
should have ran.
odds.
Yeah, he should have
Yeah.
Yeah,
ran.
he could have. He still had a chance to get up and run.
Man,
Not
hey,
no, not before he
he
got on the
already, he
ground. I'm talking about
already
before.
known, he already known as a bitch. He should have been screaming like a little bitch in that goddamn restaurant. Help!
Right?
Help!
Yeah, yeah, man.
You know what I'm talking about? Shit,
Yeah.
real talk.
He should have been calling help.
Help! He should have been screaming.
Something.
He should have been screaming top of his motherfucking lungs, man.
Hey, before the shit even started.
Before they start walking up to him with the dick out. Help!
Start yelling.
Help!
Hey, I give a shout out to one of our partners from PA. That nigga helped me escape getting jumped twice. That nigga came and told me, that nigga like, man, I'm supposed to come down here and horseplay with you and kind of wrestle with you a little bit to stall you out for a minute. And then these niggas finna come down here and jump. And they say, but when I touch you on your shoulder, nigga, gone about your business. You know what I mean?
Man.
That nigga touched me on my shoulder. It was like the starter pistol. Pow, nigga.
Boom, gone. Mother relays, you were on the relays, huh?
Nigga, I signify muck at them hoes. I got about a block stretch on the bitches. I turned around, fuck you, bitch ass.
Indeed, but we were brothers inside the house, man. Niggas knew who to fuck with and who not to fuck with. You was one of them dudes, you know, you was off limits. You know, your brother.
Sometimes.
Yeah, you were probably 6 foot already back then, huh? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I was skinny.
No, it don't matter. You, as long as you tall and you got that reach, man, it's true. That's, you know what I mean. That's already an advantage right there. But I mean, but I know what you mean, man. You know what I mean. You don't know how many people gonna be coming after you.
Yeah, I escaped like 3 or 4 of them. But Riley, they niggas would be like, man, I ain't fuck with that nigga, man. That nigga that crazy.
Yeah, I
used to see Riley by himself.
I was known for pulling guns, biting it. I try to bite a nigga ear off. I try to bite your nose off. You get too close. I didn't kill. A fight.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, ain't nothing. Everything goes in the motherfucking fight.
Everything go, yeah. Especially in the hood, everything go, yeah.
Everything.
I don't blame you.
So Mike Tyson didn't do it first. You did it first.
Shit, no. I seen Marcus Lee do it first. I'm going way back, PA. West Side. Marcus Lee. I saw Marcus Lee do it first on the West Side Park.
Damn.
Yes,
Who he was fighting?
I can't remember, man, but we ran our ass off. That nigga bit that nigga, and then we ran. It was somebody. It was. I want to say it was like a crackhead or something, man. But yeah, man. You know, we used to take their money and shit, just bully them motherfuckers on Short Texas. So Marcus Lee was the first motherfucker I seen do that shit, bro. That nigga bit this dude, hit nigga bit him, and we took off. I'm telling you.
Damn.
We took off.
Is that nigga out?
I mean, you know what, man? Marcus Lee, I don't know. I know he got out for a while. He was working at Luby's on 73, on Highway 73 for a minute.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know if he's alive or I don't know. I have no idea. But you know what? Now that he done came on my spirit, I'm gonna have to check in. I'm gonna have to check with his folks and see what's going on with him.
Man, when we was teenagers, he had 2-piece Cornell.
Say, man,
so,
he should have been a boxer out of Port Arthur. He would have been a cold ass fighter.
That nigga was fast.
He was fast. Like
that nigga 2-piece Cornell. So Cornell come home, little bruised up. I'm like, man, what's up, man? And nigga say, man, nigga, Marcus 2-piece. I say, damn. I throw my tennis shoes on. I go run around the corner. I got to get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As soon as I walk up asked the nigga about, hey man, you hit man. I think I said, hey man. By the time I say, hey man, that nigga
Baby.
say,
He snuck you.
and he, yeah, I'm talking about. I ain't even know I got hit. That nigga hit me about 2 times.
Yeah, that's that noise and them boxers be making whenever they, you know what I mean, when you throw them punches.
Yeah,
Man.
the nigga, hey, before the fight started, the nigga that gave me a black eye.
Damn. Yeah, he's
Nigga,
I
hey,
grew up with that little dude, man, and you know, like that dude, man, he used to like to fight. He used to like to box.
wow.
Yeah, he used to like to fight. But one of the things he used to like more, he used to like to jack people, man. He give a fuck like,
oh man.
oh yeah, no. I'm talking about dude he used to live on Shore, Texas. So this brother, he grew up right on Shore, Texas, right there on the corner by Como Taxi. You remember Como
Come
Taxi?
on. Yeah.
That's where Marcus Lee lived there, right behind Busy B. And dude used to walk. He used to walk. I'm talking, man, we 12, 13 years old, man, walking down Shore, Texas, man, jacking drug dealers and crackheads, man. Never
Hey,
Golly.
forget that shit, bro. Crazy. Anyway,
was
but
you
y'all talking about 6 now. I gotta get up in here and talk to my mess my daughter, man. Go ahead, bro.
all right? Hey
Who is
man,
that? Who
anytime
they
come
came
through,
to
man. I need to
see?
get you in here one day.
Man, holla at me. Set it up.
All right, my nigga.
All right, man. Peace.
All
All
right.
right.
Yeah, man. The homie he talking about from my hood and shit when we was kids. And nigga had 2 piece my little brother. I go back round there to offend my little brother's situation. And I confront the nigga. And during my confronting, I ain't even got all my words out. That nigga had hit me twice and gave me a motherfucking black eye.
Yeah, no, I had one of them experiences too, man.
So
During
the fight pre-started and I ain't even know it.
you ain't even yeah. He
Then
was
we
ready.
got in the fight. And
Yeah.
we was cool, man. It just was some neighborhood shit.
Yeah, just like on the same thing on the basketball court too. That's how, we had a couple little scuffles, just behind the basketball game. That was it. But
All the time. Hey
uh,
Zeus, man, what your word is on this Takashi situation?
I don't know, man. Like I feel like it's going both ways. Like it's justified and it could be cloud chasing. Always why I'm saying that is because remember that old boy, that Juicy Smoochy dude, Smooye, whatever his name is, that fake
Who
that he
that?
got
oh
jumped.
yeah, the one from
That could
Empire.
happen right now with the situation. Cause that's what I'm feeling right now.
What his
Yeah,
name was?
He
Juicy.
orchestrating
they
this stuff to
they
go to get him some
they
maybe
had
some
the they
clout.
had the mega they had the mega hats on when they jumped him.
Something
Oh,
like
you talking
that.
about that
Yeah,
nigga who set up his own jumping?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, he
hold
wrote
on
a
right quick.
check. Yeah, he wrote a check.
I gotta grab something so I can hear y'all better. Hold on.
No, go ahead. Mm. Yeah, no, you're right, Jesus. It could be that too, Jesus.
And it's like, if it was legit, man, like it was bound to happen, Like you've been
Nah,
saying
I
so
would
much
have.
negative shit, and it's like you don't think
Yeah,
there's
no,
gonna be
it's
no
gonna catch up.
repercussions with it, It's
Yeah,
gonna
it's gonna
catch up
catch
with
up to
you.
him.
And it's like,
I
bro,
would
you've
have
been
did
like spitting
more.
out negative stuff for years, man, and like now it's finally catching up to him, And I hope it's a learning lesson for him. It's like, man, I should better shut my mouth.
Yep.
Because like we're not
Kevin Cannon
invincible,
say,
man. We ain't no Superman. Something's
if
gonna
you from
happen,
PA, your squabbles gotta be vicious. Straight business. But yeah, so Jesus, you say homie, hold on. Homie name was Juicy Smallye.
Something like that.
Something like
Juicy
that. I don't know what
Smoochie,
his name.
Juicy
Yeah,
Fruit,
I
Jamba
think I remember
Juice.
that shit.
Jabba
But yeah,
Juice.
okay, we gonna put the link off in here, man. If y'all want to come give y'all, you know what I'm saying, point of view about the situation. We got an open forum tonight. Come on through and chop your shit. You know what I'm saying? And we got more soup in here. That's what I'm liking and loving and needing way more of. Know what I'm talking about?
Did
But
you
yeah,
did you
so
see
hey,
the?
what was your point of view about that situation?
Who?
I think he's talking to you, Jesus.
Oh, my point of view. I don't know, man. It is what it is, you know. Shit, old boy got a little lick on him, you know. I said it was bound to happen because he's been talking so much mess, you know, for all these years, you know. Surprised it didn't happen sooner, but you know, it was eventually going to happen, like something like that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But thank God it wasn't bad, you know. It could have ended up in a worse situation, but it should be taken to him as a learning lesson, like, hey, shut my mouth, you know, I need to be quiet, you know. Shut up and listen, basically, you know, and know the obvious
Yeah.
career
Hey,
choice.
Taylor Ray, I appreciate that soup keeping us going. But yeah,
Already.
were you were you a fan of his ever, Jesus?
Nope. Never a fan.
Yeah, I never studied his or like the stuff that he was doing. I mean, you just always hear. I
Like
mean,
I've
he
heard
hasn't
it
dropped no.
before, but it wasn't
Has
like
he? Has he dropped any music or any? I mean, that's the only thing I know him from is from music. But
I don't know.
yeah, I really don't even know either. But what, man? That's what that was going to be the other thing I was going to ask you. I don't know if Heezy or you, Jesus. And there was some other videos where they showed him at the baseball game, but they were throwing beers at him.
Oh
I
yeah,
haven't
I've
been
seen
able to
that
find
too.
that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And you did see the video
I didn't see the
Which
video, but I
one?
saw a picture of him looking stupid
at
over there.
the yeah he was at the World Baseball, the World Championship Baseball last week. I'm thinking maybe.
Something like
Yeah,
that.
I heard about that.
Yeah, but that people were throwing beers at him, and what I mean. But it looked like he was out of there too. He was acting all crazy.
Man, they want
Security
your
trying to
$5 on that beer too. Shit.
right. I wouldn't throw. I wouldn't. I would. I'm not gonna throw my beer at him.
Uh,
uh, but yeah, but not
yeah,
just. I mean,
you
maybe
definitely
he's
gotta
just trying to
know.
get back. He's trying to get back on on that level again. Maybe I don't know.
You definitely gotta know to move different when you got that type of alert on your life. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't be moving like no regular Joe, man.
Nah,
Situational
hell no,
awareness.
no.
Because once you basically sell out, like that's selling out. You're trying to change your circumstance. So you go to the extreme. You live life on the edge. So you can, get that lifestyle that you want. But there's a price for that. So you're gonna have to pay that price for the rest of his life from the shit he done.
Yeah, always looking over his shoulder. Yep.
And at that,
Right.
man, he put a big ass target on his back, you know? Like, you can't reverse that. Like, the fuck, you know, that target's like fucking huge, you know, like the fucking Target logo that you see on the side of the street. You know, it's like that. It's like, man, all the stuff he said, man, you know, I'm glad it didn't, like I said, I'm glad it didn't turn into a worse situation. But again, it should be a learning lesson to him, you know, to be mindful of what he says, you know, do some good instead of, you know, putting out so much negativity that all these kids are getting influenced by, you know. 'Cause we don't even know
Yeah,
more negative stuff in this world.
he already baked those cakes. All the guys he put behind bars, you know what I'm saying? He got a trail of bullshit that's just gonna follow him. So um I hate it because he about your age, right? He about what, 23, 24?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I
I
don't even
think
know how old. I thought he was older than that. I thought he was, but I don't know. I don't know how old he is.
now I was doing an interview earlier and I was asked the question about him, and I let the interviewer know, like, when I first caught wind of who he was, I felt like he was in over his head because he was talking all that gangster shit and that murder shit, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And I'm looking at him, I didn't know if he was Mexican or Asian or what, excuse me, but I was thinking, like, for him to be in that hood, he must be a hell of a motherfucker, like a killer or something. And then over the years, I started to see him and hear him talk. I'm like, damn, they just got a goddamn puppet. But
Yeah, they got that key in his back. Yep.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have done a lot of that gangster shit in front of him.
I guess with the people that he was running with, maybe. Well, yeah, I think that's what it was. Like, cause I don't know his whole story, man. I just hear, when I was at work, guys would be talking about and the people he was running with. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, the people he was running with, they was really out there making some shit happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like really, doing the dirt. I guess.
Right. And the structure of that, he was witnessing a lot of that shit. That's why he was able to rat on a lot of that shit. And then he was able to tell on some shit that he even had going on. He sent a nigga to do some dirt. And then even told on that. So it's a lot of shit that's gonna come back to him and shit, nigga. Get your security together. That's about all you can do.
Hell yeah.
Man, you
Yep.
gonna need Secret Service now, shit.
Yeah. Get your goddamn policy
Man,
paid up.
somebody should have told him a long time ago, man, go on and hang it up, bro. You ain't got it. Like,
You
come on,
ain't
bro.
got it.
Yeah, nah. That nigga
If
said,
somebody would have
this
told him
shit
that from the
to the
get-go,
end.
he would have been fine. But no, like, nobody told him shit, you know?
Nobody didn't check him right.
Yeah, like, go on, hang it up, bro. That rainbow head ain't cutting it, dog.
Right. You would
Like
think
a
Right.
bag of Skittles.
you would think the gangsters from his hood would put him on game, but it's like the
They
blind leading
really
the blind.
didn't. Yeah, exactly. They didn't.
Like
Damn.
he the
Well,
cash
at that,
cow.
they could have been entertained by him, you know, and all those little antics they was pulling, you know?
Right. He basically the cash cow. So you let him do his thing, you know what I'm saying? And y'all stay in the background and keep getting that paper and keep on moving because he was a global artist.
Right. Yeah, no, you're right.
So they really dropped the ball on that one. And like they say, his goose is getting cooked. And that's probably just one of many attacks that's gonna come his way. Uh
Yeah.
it happened to happen and get caught on tape. And those guys wanted to be on tape because you hear one of them say, well, shit, I'm famous now. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And that was
Yeah.
a big clout move. If it was on gang and you just wanted to kick that ass, shit, you shouldn't have put out no cameras. And you shouldn't have been doing it where you know they got surveillance all around that motherfucker.
All inside. Yeah. All inside the building. All that stuff.
Okay, one
Right.
thing I want to know about because I haven't seen the video, but I've seen pictures, man. Did they catch bro with his pants down or what?
Say it
That's
again.
what I want to know. Did they catch 6ix9ine with his pants down in the fucking restroom or something, or was that his
They
shorts?
didn't. They didn't. I'm thinking that was his shorts. That's what one dude was saying. That they
Bro,
just
might as
caught up.
well you going to LA Fitness with them fucking thin ass shorts. What
Little
the fuck,
Daisy
dude?
Dukes. I know. With them
That's them
Daisy Dukes on.
Cadogan shorts.
The Cody shorts.
It remind
Well,
me of them shorts.
somebody was saying they probably beat him out of his shoes and out of his pants or
Out
whatever.
of his shorts or something, maybe, right? Those are his unders.
They threw it in the
Ta-da-ta-da.
toilet and flushed it.
Yeah. And then them
Yeah.
dudes were pretty big too.
Yeah, they were a good size. I'm like, man, but they weren't dropping them haymakers like what I expect. You know what I mean? Like, man, I expect if you're gonna do it, you gotta. I don't know, man. I was thinking different. I'm
Hey,
like,
watch
man, like you
this.
can't just be hitting one hit and then talking
Hey,
mess. Nah, I'm gonna keep on going until I can't breathe no more.
hey, I
Damn.
just thought something funny, right? So imagine if somebody's inside that restroom taking a shit, and
All
all of a sudden
right,
they hear a whole bunch of punching going on. It's like, and they're thinking, also like, man, I know how
what
to
the
do the
hell?
punching bag to the restroom shit.
What workout station they got in here?
Something, man. Shit.
Hey Zeus.
Yeah.
They say he was hospitalized after the situation. Did you get any news on that or hear anything or see anything?
I just seen that he got taken to the hospital. That was as much as I've seen. That's it. And just the pictures that like you put on the thumbnail and everything. I've been matching up the pictures I've been seeing like on social media. You know, like he
Somebody
doesn't look that bad. It's just like a couple of licks. You know, that's it. You know,
Yeah, no stitches or nothing like that.
no, just like a little drop of blood and just
little
Bruise
scratch
marks.
marks or
Well,
whatever. Yeah.
at that you can't tell because he has so many tattoos on his face too. You know, so it was like a freaking etch a sketch or something, man.
Somebody said that he got an organ stumped out of his body.
What the
Oh,
hell?
you know what? I did see them mention that he got either his kidney or liver, something like that. Because I know on one of the videos, yeah, that dude stomped him pretty good. But I mean, it was like one hit, and then they wait about like a minute. I don't know. I don't want to say a minute or two, but like for sure 30, 40 seconds they wait, and then they try to hit him again. Like, man,
Yeah,
like, if it's three of y'all, I mean, I don't know how many it was. If it was three or four of them, two of them, I don't know how many
yeah.
it
Play
was. But I'm
Patron,
like,
come in and talk your shit, man. Yeah, they was really just chastising them.
already, what does that say? El Jefe Patron, all right.
Yeah, they was chastising them like a motherfucker, but that shit was caught on camera, so don't know how that's gonna go.
You
Yeah,
know what's gonna happen?
M. Dot say he wasn't beat bad enough for me. Hit that link and come in and say that shit, man. Come tell
right.
us what's on your mind. We here for it for a minute. We ain't here for a long time, but we here for a good time. Know what I'm talking about?
Already.
Yeah, a lot of people say he got what he deserved. You know what I'm saying? I say it's way much more gonna come his way. All you got to do is hit that StreamYard link. Hit that link right there. All you got to do is hit that link right there. Then you can come on in. Know what I'm talking about? Come on, give me your point of view on this here situation. All you got to do is hit the link. Justice was served. He ain't got to be bad enough for me. Yeah. Yeah, he about 24 years old and was talking all that gangster shit the past 5, 6, 7 years ago. And he was a kid then and he a kid now. He in over his head. But he knew what he thought he signed up for. When I was a kid, I joined some shit. And did I know exactly what I was signing up for? To be honest, no. Did I want to belong? Yeah. Did I want a little help? You know what I'm saying? Fighting against the other side of town niggas? Yeah. But
Yep.
after a while,
Yeah.
I got to see that we were just kicking each other ass for no good reason. I ain't want to be a part of that no more.
Yeah, that's how I was too. You know, just from in our little neighborhood, man. There was 7 streets in our neighborhood, and we over here fighting. Like, oh, you don't live on this street. Well, yeah, we from this street. That's how we would fight back then. Same neighborhood. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
In our neighborhood, man, there was seven streets in our neighborhood,
You
and we
on,
over
man?
here
What's going
fighting.
on?
You don't live on this street. Well,
I got
yeah,
some
we from
fighting
this
going on.
street. That's how we would fight back
I
then.
see you. Hey, hey,
Already.
turn down your device in the background. You heard?
Got you. I got it.
You in the restaurant?
Put this Bluetooth on.
Patron, you in the restaurant?
Yeah, I'm in the restaurant.
Already on a little break?
Yeah. Just little smoke some break.
Huh? Man, what's your point of view on the topic? Patron, you in the restaurant?
Let me make sure I got. Yeah, I'm in the restaurant.
We got an echo somewhere.
Hold on, let me just cut this YouTube. There we go. Okay, it sound better?
Perfect. Give me your point of view on the topic, man.
Well, as you know, as a street veteran, I'm gonna go ahead and stand on business and say, it was out of pocket to put it online. Other than that, it is what it is. It should have been more pressure applied, if you ask me.
Right.
You know, they
So
should have left him. You know, they should have left it to where he couldn't have been able to point out or do nothing. Just lay there and be. You
yeah,
know.
I don't know if you caught on to the surveillance cameras from LA Fitness, but it identified them clearly, man.
Yeah, see, that was
If you gonna go, might as well go for something.
yeah, like my big homie say, yeah. I mean, you gonna go out wild, you know, and you know they might turn it into a bag behind it. You know, in this day and age, they could turn that into a bag because somebody
Easy.
gonna want to talk to him, somebody gonna want to interview him. You know, they
Easy.
saying Boosie done created a GoFundMe for one of the cats.
Go support that dude. Go help that man out, man.
Look, all heroes don't wear capes, man.
right.
You know, well, you know,
Like they say, he knew he had that coming. You had to know you had that coming, bro.
absolutely.
Yeah, I think he got plenty more coming too.
Yeah, that's just the beginning. Not everybody gonna piggyback off that.
Absolutely. Because now you, especially with him making himself
How he was
accessible.
trolling on people playing and shit. This street shit, this ain't no game.
Nah.
I bet you he know now, don't it?
He was the troll king, huh?
Yeah. So now they gonna troll on his ass.
So that's the reward he get.
He signed up for that. Every bit of it.
Yeah, you sure right.
OG, let me ask you a question. Let's say when you was a youngster, you signed up for some shit. Did you have an idea what the entirety of the situation was, or was it just to belong, or what was that?
Well, I mean, come on, man. We in Cleveland, Ohio, so it's different. It's either you knew what you was doing it, or why even do it at all? If
Right.
you ain't gonna give it all your 100%, why even waste your time?
It's almost like an unwritten oath we sign. When you jump off that porch, you know what you signed up for.
I mean, you should just all to know.
So bottom line is you take that unwritten oath. You don't break the oath, period, point blank, in no way, shape, or form. The rule is no talking.
Exactly.
Right, that like that G code that we always talk about.
Yeah.
And then everybody else, they don't think about this aspect of the situation. When like I seen a couple of documentaries, and you got this other good brother. He got a podcast too, Shabazz the OG. Like he said, bro, that dude wasn't built like that for real. He was polite.
Yeah, but he was gassed up.
He did what any of us, especially us blacks, he did what any of us would have did. He seen something was working for him and he ran with it. But he knew he wasn't built like that.
Right.
I don't even. What I don't understand is how did they even let this fuck nigga infiltrate they camp out the gate?
I mean, but he was a puppet. He was basically just a puppet. Okay, you gonna clean up the money.
Listen, and I'm gonna end it right here. When he came in the studio with rainbow hair, that should have told everybody he was right then and there. And I'm going with it. Rainbow, you know, like now, you can't even watch a fucking TV show without motherfucker LB. What I ain't even finna
whatever
say.
elemental P. I know.
Right.
Listen,
Right.
Yep, it's all over now.
What homosexual got to do with vampires and werewolves? I was just watching a show the other night, Vampires and Werewolves, and they start kissing. I'm done with TV.
Hey, bunks in the bunk.
That's it.
You got niggas like this with rainbow hair. He running the whole camp.
Yeah.
Right.
His money was running the camp, so to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they
should
tricked
have
him out
kissed him as he was.
They thought they tricked him out of the spot, but he tricked them out their spot.
Right.
About 20 minutes.
And out running
He ain't
around.
no dummy. At the end of the day, he's smart. He about to, and this is it too. He
gonna
finna find a way
capitalize off
to
this?
cash out off of this.
Yeah, because he know how to troll.
He
Yeah.
finna find a way to cash out off of this.
His best bet is to just go away.
Yeah, run.
Yeah,
I mean, you done got you a bag. I mean, at the end of the day, the goal was to get you a bag so you can live well, right? So if you done got your bag, you could take care of your family, make sure everybody good. Just go on away, because if you keep trying to be out here, hey, what they say, you go you keep
reap what
on
you sow.
right,
Reap what you sow, yeah.
yeah, you reap what you sow, and you signed up for it, shit. So, and nobody is gonna have sympathy for it, because at the end of the day, it's a lot of people that's mad that you able to be out here getting to a bag after what you done.
Right.
And you got some people that's locked up and you know what I mean, still ain't got the freedom what he got.
Yeah, and then he got millions of people falling for his bullshit.
Yeah.
Right.
And
the youth.
I got the money to finance even more bullshit.
Yeah.
The funniest thing to me was, like, come on, bro. We Cleveland, y'all Texas. You got to go in each one of these cities. Check in my ass. You come to Cleveland with that check-in shit, somebody gonna bust your fucking head.
Right.
But at the same time, with two, bro, keep it respectful wherever you go. Everybody ain't no sucker. They saw a dummy. He saw some dummies, but I bet you, he wish he didn't want to work out that day.
Yeah,
gotta work out.
Should have stayed at home.
We've been talking about this all day. He is fuck nigga supreme, Gucci edition.
Damn. Double G.
Find some type of way to cash in off of this. I bet money.
Yeah.
But them, like I say, the niggas who jumped on him should be trying to cash in too.
No, I mean
if you don't put yourself out there,
well, they better have some money, because it's on candid camera. Y'all dead ass wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, they got a charge coming for sure.
What was your motive? What is your motive behind catching him whooping? He ain't snitch on y'all.
Yeah, he gonna need a hell of an attorney.
Yeah, especially when I see you on TV. My mama told me one thing: it's hard for 6 people to tell the same lie. You got trillions of people seeing you. I think it was a clout move too.
Absolutely. I mean, that's all it could have been once you throw it up on the web.
Let's fucking
put it like this.
Right now.
We would have all been satisfied with just hearing about it and seeing the aftermath of it.
Yeah.
The results.
We ain't need to see the footage.
They ain't do nothing but scratching.
Well, he kicked him in his belly and knocked the organ out his ass.
But all them big dudes, they should have did a lot more damage than that. If y'all was gonna do it on TV, you might as well win all the way.
Yeah. No, you're right.
They didn't caught them charges for a little touch up.
Yeah.
That remind me. Well, remember when I got out the joint? I didn't even make it home. I'm 5 years out the joint. Get caught smoking some weed, motherfuckers dropping me off at the house. The police roll the window down. For what? I'm going to jail. I'm smoking this bitch.
For real.
It's too late now.
Right. Fuck it. Might as well.
We did some shit like that. We did a beer dash. Stole the
man, that's just, it's all bad. It's all bad on both parties, man. Like, you a dumb. What made you think, like, come on, man, you can't even shit no more without security for real.
Right. Then you need security for your security.
He thought, I guess, where he was at? What is that, Planet Fitness? Where he was?
He was at LA Fitness in Miami.
LA Fitness, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He should have had a personal trainer. A personal trainer.
That alone shows you how he feel about y'all establishment.
But no.
He think he's safe here.
Hold on. All these rappers got to prove they outside.
He not no rap. You call that rap?
We ain't gonna go into that part of it. But
Yeah, we
everybody
ain't
got
gotta
to
talk about
prove.
that. That's a whole nother thing.
Everybody got to prove they outside.
Why? He did that. He did that shit when he went
That's the
to
new
Chicago.
thing. I'm outside. I'm
5
outside.
o'clock in the morning. He knew them young niggas was asleep, so he gonna come outside and take them pictures on their block.
Trolling like a motherfucker. So, hey, when
You
I
better
came to
believe
Cleveland,
if it
man,
had not been for the beatdown, he probably would have went live or posted a video after he done left the venue. You know, still saying he outside.
Not on the shit.
yeah.
He had to know he was wide open. Like you didn't even think to have security outside or something.
Yeah.
Knowing what you did, you just didn't do this to people. You did this to an entire fucking planet. Like you told on so many people. Like you don't really know which way it was gonna come from.
And that's how it be. So tell me about Cleveland in the 90s.
What you mean in the 90s?
Tell me about Cleveland in the 80s and the 90s. How was it out there, the terrain, and what was going on?
No, I mean, same old things everywhere else. It was just everybody hustling, you know, trying to get their bag. It ain't what it is now with these dudes. With it, they like here in our city. It's so sad to say nothing happened to snitches here. They celebrate them.
Okay.
And that's sad. Like if you still kicking it with a dude, you know for sure, black and white, he's a known snitch. Nothing happens to him. And that's something they need to change. We didn't have that back then. Our OGs, we listen. They don't listen now. Our OGs, they helped you. It wasn't about because they had a pack or they knew somebody had a pack. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't do what you had to do to after school hours, but hey, it wasn't like it is now. Everybody's shooting each other. Like everybody's so quick to pick up that pistol now. You forgot what real men is. I forget what real men is anyway around here with them skinny bitches and them purses. At the same time, it's still a purse, my nigga. I mean, money, I don't fuck how much. These dudes right here, you ain't got no money in it.
They just carrying a purse just to carry it.
Yeah, because it got Gucci.
Because they got a fashion statement.
Nigga, they pistol and they makeup in their purse.
Yeah.
Right.
In the 90s, if you wasn't no stand-up dude, it wasn't even no business. Even today, hey, these streets, if you ain't built for it, this ain't for you, bro. You need to find you something to do. Paper route, something, do something. It's so many ways now. Like when we had it, you said the 80s and 90s, it was fun to go outside. Like these kids got everything at their fingertips.
And they don't go outside.
That's crazy. Still stupid.
They don't know what the atmosphere feel like or smell like.
Yeah.
And then you got to think about this. Nowadays, they mama and grandmama are only like a year or 2 years older than them. They don't know nothing.
Yeah.
No shit. Yeah, for real. Hey man, I appreciate y'all tapping in, man. Yeah, I just wanted to get some point of views on that. But it is what it is. The homie got touched, you know what I mean? Everybody knew it was coming. And like somebody said, shit, it should have been worse.
Yeah, and like y'all said, like we heard y'all say before too, that's only one a minute.
Like a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Where can he go? You really can't go nowhere now after this.
Who can I run to looking ass nigga? Look, man, y'all stay up and tap in anytime, man. It's the Trill Cast.
All right, appreciate it.
All right.
Good. I'm out.